Well, hello and welcome again to our reading of the Greek New Testament, and we're reading the Gospel of Matthew. We're in chapter 13. I'm just going to do the last section here that we were up to verse 51. So, sunekati tauta panta, legos in auto nai. Sunekati is a perfect, it's in a question here, from sun hiami. It's that sun hiami verb. It's a very difficult verb. The root of it is just air, and this is a perfect form. It's second person plural, and here it has the sense of understand. So have you understood all of these things? They say, historic present to him, nigh, yes. And he said to them, diatoutopas hogrammatus matheteuthes te basileia ton uranon, homoios estin anthropo oikodespote, hostis ekbale ek tu thesaru autu kaina kai palaya. He said to them, on account of this, every scribe, matheteuthes, having been trained as a disciple. So it's that verb from mathetes as a disciple, matheteuo is, and here it's an aorist passive. So having been trained up as a disciple for the kingdom of the heavens, is like to a man who is, and it's dative here, an oikodespotes, who is master of the house, hostis, who throws out from his treasure kaina, new things and old. That little pericope occurs nowhere else in the Gospel accounts. The next little section is in Mark 6 and in Luke as well, and it's that very interesting little short pericope. We're discussing the rejection of Jesus by his own family and by his own hometown of Nazareth. Kai ageneto, and it came to pass, hoti etelesen ho Jesus tas parabolas tautas, meteren ekathen. So it came to pass that when Jesus had finished, this is from telio, it's one of those verbs like kaleo where the epsilon, the linking vowel, doesn't lengthen in the aorist. So when he had completed or finished these parables, met Aaron from met iro, he went up from there. So this is iro here. He went up from there. Kai elthon, and having gone into his patrida, his fatherland, edidasken autos in te synagoge auton. Imperfect, so he began to teach them in their synagogue. Hosti ekplaces thy autus kai legain, so that, this is hosti plus accusative and infinitive construction, so that they were ekplaces there, they were amazed, and they said, pothin tuto he sophia haute kai hai dunames. From whence is this wisdom and these mighty acts for this man? So from where does this wisdom and this ability to do mighty works appear for this man? Uk hutos estin, hot to tektonos huios. Is this not the son of the tekton? Third declension noun. We get words like technology and so on from this. It's cognate with tekne. So a tekton is a carpenter. So is this not the son of the carpenter? We've got a question expecting the answer yes. And is not his mother called Mary? And are not his brothers Jacobus kai Joseph kai Shimon kai Iudas, James and Joseph and Simon and Judah? Interestingly to note, these are all Jewish names. There's no Hellenistic names here amongst them. And are not his sisters all with us, parhemas? They don't name the sisters. The sisters don't get named here, of course, and are not his sisters all with us? Now, of course, in Catholic theology, Mary was ever virgin, and so it's said that these brothers and sisters were those of Joseph by an earlier marriage. But anyway, that's not clear at all from the New Testament writings. But that's the only information we get about them here. James, of course, if it's the same one, this is the James that heads up the Jerusalem church after Jesus' death. So are not his sisters here with us? And from whence, therefore, tuto tauta panta, from whence, therefore, are all these things, understand, with him, for him? So where does he get all this from? Where does he get this wisdom and these mighty acts from? It's a slightly idiomatic little clause here. Kai escandalizon ta in auto, and they were caused to stumble in him, literally. Scandalisto also means to take offence, so they took offence at him. Hode Jesus epen autois, and Jesus said to them, Uk estin prophetes atimos eme ente patridi kai ente oikia autu. So again, it's a question. It's a statement here, isn't it? So a prophet is not artimos, without honour. This is alpha privative plus this time honour root. So the prophet is not without honour, ame, except in his fatherland and in his house. Kai uk epoiesen eke dunames polas diaten apistian auton. Nor did he do or perform there many mighty works, diaten apistian, on account of their unbelief. And that is the end of chapter 13.